My name is Pawel. I'm CEO of Algolytics. Algolytics is a technology company that has created its own machine learning platform to automate decisioning, mainly in telco, fintech, e-commerce, but also other industries. And today I'm going to speak about like real-life implementations of machine learning. I'm going to focus on the practical side of such products, of implementing ML into business. It's really great to be speaking after Stephen. He explained what artificial intelligence is, so I don't have to do so. But let me tell you what, in my opinion, AI is not. I think many of you have had this case. Let's say you go on vacation to Spain. You enjoy the sun, you eat olives, you enjoy the wind if you kite surf like myself. But you come home, you enter your computer, and the first thing that attacks you is the ad of the exact same apartment that you just rented out there. And come on, I mean, you don't want to go there for another few weeks. Maybe you want a massage, maybe you want like a lotion to smooth your skin, but you definitely don't want to go to the same apartment. And this is what AI is not. You don't want this commercial. But there are AI machine learning solutions that do work. And why do they work? Because first of all, knowledge based on data is objective. I mean, you don't assume, you don't think, you just base your decisions on data, on pure data. Also, machine learning allows to discover unobvious correlations. And machine learning allows to use non-standard data sources there are out there, like pictures, text, internet, IoT. I mean, 20 years ago, there wasn't that many data available. Now we have the cloud. Now we have the abundance of data. We are just not using it. So why use machine learning? Because it's out there, because it helps businesses grow, because it helps consumers find what they need, and because it simply makes, in my opinion, the world a better place. My university law professor taught me to split all complex ideas into 3 points. So I have 3 slides, 3 business cases, and I think around 3 minutes left. What you need to deploy machine learning into your organization. Here's like a simple process of implementing machine learning into your IT system. You need to first have the data, then you prepare the data, then you model the data, then of course you test your model. You need to somehow put it into production with some kind of deployment engine, and you integrate it with your internal IT systems. What we do in Algolytics, we cover all this space. We have a tool for each part of this process. I'm not going to tell you that ours is the best. Of course, I think so, but there are other tools out there available. Like 20 years ago, I went to exchange program in the US, and I had this Volkswagen Fox, and I mean everything broke in it, everything. But I appreciate it because I learned car mechanics thanks to this. So some people prefer Volkswagen Fox to a new Audi. I would rather have a new Audi, but like I said, there are other tools available out there. How to approach a machine learning project? I would base it on 3 pillars. First of all, you need the foundation, and what I'm a big fan of, the prototyping. You need to gather the know-how and the data. you don't want to forget about people and processes. I mean, each organization has its own specifics. You have things that people are used to. You have your procedures and so on and so on. You cannot do it overnight. You cannot like come to work in the morning and say, hey, we're implementing AI today. And you test hypotheses. Then, of course, the most important part, you implement the tools. It needs cooperation of internal units, building the environment, and there is the point when you need first success. I mean, you need to show the real value, and we do so at Algolytics. And last but not least, the maintenance and learning. You can add new data sources, you can scale the solution, you can automate. What also can help? Open mind, support from top executives. You need to take decisions and you need to have support from the management team, and ready components. Sorry. Which we have in Algolytics, for example. Okay, and now the promised 3 examples from 3 sectors of companies of different sizes. I picked like a small company, medium, and a large one, like in McDonald's. I just don't have the extra large. Get Home is like a relatively small real estate portal here in Poland. And what they do, they advertise apartments, new homes. And just imagine that during when the COVID stroke, they were using our tool, which automates marketing relatively on small scale. But after the COVID stroke, they put the gear to our machine learning solutions, and all of a sudden, overnight, they went from generating 10% out of this solution to 40%. Why? Because the audience dramatically dropped. I mean, people stayed at home and didn't want to buy houses, but they turned on this machine learning solution and it saved their business. Normally, and also marketing people can imagine, they get like between 10 and 15% response for marketing campaigns. Which is people that are calling, hey, I want to see the apartment tomorrow. The second case is Audioteka, which is like a medium company, successful in already 15 countries with thousands of users. It's like Netflix, but for audiobooks. What we do there, it's like extreme personalization. Each user gets the exact content that they need based on his preferences, history, and so on and so on. And we outperform bestsellers. I mean, in a convenience store, beer always sell. Those companies like Audioteka, content providers, will propose you bestsellers because it's always sell, and we outperform it still. And last case, Play, which is the biggest telco operator in Poland, was able to increase sales by between 9 and 25%, depending on the channel. Why? Because they started to accept customers that they didn't accept before. Like, for instance, someone came and said, hey, I want to buy an iPhone. And the customer care said, no, sorry, you cannot buy the iPhone. And the customer left empty-handed. Now what happens? The same customer comes and wants the iPhone, but the customer care can suggest him, we cannot give you the iPhone because you're too risky for us, but we can propose you the same high-level Samsung, for example. The customer's happy, Play is happy, and they were able to get 15 million euro extra on EBITDA in just one year thanks to this. Okay, that's it. Hope I didn't pass the time. Was a pleasure to speak. You can find me on LinkedIn or call me, email me. I'm here.